Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Project Portsal. So today, what we're going to be doing is, well, in the last video episode, I set up this village area, and I'm going to be carrying on. We're doing an experimental build here. Um, it's not quite production ready yet. And as you can see, I've added another village, but I want to add more and try to stick to the style of the village from now on. That over there is a completely different story. I went over that in the previous video. So right now what we're going to do, I'm building a general store. It's right near this marketplace, so kind of fits in with the overall theme. I know you may be considering, why are you building yet another pointless structure that villagers won't use? Well, this is more for player interaction rather than per se villager interaction. So things are going to be a little bit differently. I'll have little things on display and stuff like that. So anyways, let's get into the building. As you can see, my block palette's kind of small. I'm trying to match with the oak, sort of oak build like this. But at the same time, I kind of want to differentiate it from the build so it stands out enough that players will interact with it. That's sort of what's my ideas going forward here. As for actually going about designing this, that's a completely different question because I want to do more oak stuff with oak as opposed to or maybe even terracotta, because there is only one little house over here with terracotta, and I'm gonna grab that for the block palette. It's gonna be a mix of cobblestone and terracotta, respectively. Most towns generally have a general store, so I'm probably gonna be doing the same thing. I'm actually doing the same thing here because I realize that there is a pit. If there's one thing that should be here, it's a general store. Actually, let's forgo the white terracotta for right now. I don't quite know if I want to add that in. As you can see, this is going to be the display area. I am doing some inverted stairs here. Oak as opposed to the rest, which is just going to be stone. I don't know, I'm probably just going to display something like iron armor there. Villagers don't typically use armor, so unless you give it to them through commands, in which case they're forced, whether or not they want to or not, to wear it. Let's grab an oak fence. You may be wondering, why am I outsetting the roof by 1? It's typically for the design element. As you can see, this has its roof outset by 1, so I'm doing the same. I do kind of want to figure out how to use NBT data to do custom trades for villagers, but for right now we're gonna leave that alone because while I do want the idea, I do like the idea of having one villager that has a bunch of random yet consistent trades for like affordable prices and whatnot. Um, for right now, that's a little out of my wheelhouse, and I just currently don't have access to the knowledge necessary to do something like that. I may add a skylight or two in this build because it is a general store, so layout's gonna be kind of simple here. I'll worry about that little window area there. This is actually a really nice idea concept for just a shop area. I wish they had merchant villagers, although there is the wandering trader, but the thing is, something more like a dedicated merchant villager would be nice. Wandering traders sadly don't have anything useful like tools um, that one can use. So yeah. We are going to be using end rods for lighting here. I can't miss that opportunity to not do that. So going over here, but for right now, let's put in the armor stands there. Although we may limit it to 2 because of budgetary constraint or space constraints. Let's add where's the end rods? Should be up here, yeah, next to the torch. Reason there's a general store over here and not over here is because of, again, space constraints. This just generated a surprisingly compact village, whereas opposed to this area, which is more spread out and I have more space to do stuff like this. Obviously, I won't be leaving those top planks exposed. I will be using oak slabs because zombies won't spawn on a half. I think most people know these days that zombies won't spawn on a half slab like this, and are more likely to. So it basically acts as mob proofing. You also get a nice amount of natural light here by doing this, And let's now focus on the interior design. I guess we're gonna have barrels lining up here, sort of at the front area. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I'll show you what I mean in a minute with barrels lined up like so. Sorry, I was just adjusting my headset because it was in a very uncomfortable place for my ear. For that, let's do some exterior detailing with as you can see, with not too many blocks, you can make a decently looking let's do some detailing here. I'll probably be putting in something like a spruce. No, actually, I'll put a crafting bench here. Again, this is an experimental build, but it's still coming across quite nicely, and I may actually port it over into the main. Let's start with the counter. I want the counter to be over here. No reason why, I just think it would look nice over here. Where's the where's the wooden slabs? I passed right over them. Here we go. That access is right there. as you can see, the little general store should now be complete. What I am going to go back here in the future, once the 1.20 update comes out, is put some hanging signs out, probably right here, and probably just right here on this block there, with the name of the store. We did forget to do the armor, but we can do that right now. Let's get you a little look around the general store area. And yeah, I think it's a nice little build. It's a nice little addition to this area and kind of brings out some life to the area. I will have to hide like, I don't know, a villager area for villagers, like a workstation or something to keep a villager around at all times. Most likely a toolsmith, which I'll have. Like I'll just replace this with a tool station. And yeah, the video is almost over, but don't worry, I will be back soon. Again, this is a very small build, but it just goes to show you what a few blocks and some creativity can do. Anyways, with that out of the way, I think that concludes this video. We got a little store done. I know it's in a more classic Minecraft style, and personally I think it looks nice. I think it adds a little bit more to this village, and I will be adding more structures like this with the same theme it's just more effective and more cost effective for me to do it this way. Anyways, folks, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you if you've enjoyed this video so far. If you enjoyed the video, then please do consider subscribing. If not, then you're free to go on your way. But if you really love this video, then please give it a thumbs up, as that always is appreciated. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.